It's pretty simple. It was sort of a culmination of two things. One was I was at a point in my life where I was ready to sort of expose who I was, and I was ready to kind of investigate for myself who I was. So with Abysmal Thoughts, it started the very beginning of sort of personal exploration of myself as a human, as an artist, kind of as just like as an individual, like who am I and what's going on with me, and is there a way to help myself, or is this my life for good, and I was ready to explore that, and at the same time, the band became one. It became just me, which gave me the freedom to do that. I think if Jacob was still in the band, or if I had other band members, it might be difficult for me to feel free to really talk about things that are really personal. And I remember Jacob often rolling his eyes if I wrote anything that he called dramatic. Oh, you're so dramatic. And I think some people are afraid to talk about matters of the heart, but I'm not afraid to do that. I mean, that to me is the most important thing. I am, despite all of the sad themes in my music, I am on a search for joy. I truly am, and I want to be happy. And I think that joy comes out of human connection. I think that's truly where we find joy. It's not with things. It's not really with superficial circumstance. It's really about connecting with another human, and also connecting with yourself. Those are the things that bring us joy. And I don't think you can have connection with anyone if you don't have also vulnerability. If you're just showing the world your happy side, you're not really connecting. You can't shut off one emotion and show the rest, or you can't shut off most of your emotions and show a couple of them. I mean, if you shut something off, you're shutting all of it off. And so I think, in order to connect, you become vulnerable, and I want to do that in my music. I want to do that in interviews. I want to do that when I'm out to dinner with a good friend, and I want to do that if I meet someone on the street corner. I want to have meaningful dialogue, and it's kind of like it can be a lonely experience for a while, because most of my life I have been someone who I would believe that I didn't deserve beautiful, rich relationships, stemming from my childhood. My parents were not so kind to me and always made me feel worthless, and that I wasn't worthy of love and good things. And so I carried that into my teenage years and my adult years, and I still deal with it, But I'm at the point now where I want to connect, and I think I deserve beautiful relationships, whether it's with a lover or a friend, and so I even want to bring that into the band. I want to have a good connection with my bandmates, and I want my fans to feel connected to me, and I want to feel connected to them. And I think the only way to do that is to really speak the truth about myself, and to kind of bear it all. So